Hey you guys, it's Prince's friend and I'm back with another review. Before I get started, I want to go ahead and thank my patrons over at the Patreon. Thank you so much for helping to support the channel. The monetization of the videos only goes so far, so that little bit extra really helps. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and all of that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get to the actual review that we're here for today, and that's for the My Name is Prince maxi-single. So we all know My Name is Prince. It's from the Love Symbol album. It's actually one of his more iconic songs from the 90s. And it's actually a fun song because it was a Prince-only track, one that he did all the instruments for, the arrangement, composing, everything for, and then he asked Tony M to come in and do some rapping on. But he did everything else except for the rapping. The song itself is all about how the public perceives Prince, and it speaks about what people think he does, even though none of that stuff is actually true, which makes it one of my favorite tracks because he kind of subverts the fears of people who think that he's one thing but he's really another, and in the end it makes for an amazing track. My version of the My Name is Prince maxi-single is a Japanese import that I got many years ago, and it's got not only different versions of My Name is Prince, but also different versions of Sexy M.F, which I was surprised when I received it, because I just kind of ordered it. I thought it was just going to be My Name is Prince, and then when Sexy M.F stuff was on there, I was like, whoa, double trouble! Just like the other singles, this ends with To Whom It May Concern, and I'll link to that video here in this video so you guys can go check out my entire video I did on just that one song. But let's get to the tracks and you can see what's up with this maxi-single. So skipping the original edit of the song, we get to the 12-inch club mix. And when I think club mix, I think and yeah, you get that here. There's also additional loops which actually sound really cool. It's got a really good like techno vibe and beat. Definitely would bring people to the dance floor. It's exactly the kind of music that you would hear in a club. So I think that Prince did a good job with this remix, and it intermixes some of those techno elements with some of the more like hardcore edge of that the song normally had. So it actually culminates into a really good track. So then the house mix actually has more of a house beat to it. It's more laid back, kind of like the Get Off House style, but it's still actually pretty danceable. The same vocals are layered on top of the new beat, but I do like the adjustment of the chorus where the ow is kind of delayed slightly just a bit, and actually it changes it in a fun way. I think in the end it's a good remix, but I don't know if it's totally noteworthy. Then we get to the hardcore 12-inch mix, which starts with some of the elements of the club mix, just a little bit, but it's slightly different. The bass line is definitely more pronounced on this, and honestly, it kind of steals the show. I really like the bass line on this. I think it's slightly better than the other two mixes, but only really by a bit. And mostly it's because all three of them kind of hit the same chord for me. Like, unlike a lot of his other maxi-singles, where Prince worked hard to make every track very different, these are all kind of samey. Then we get to the Sexy M.F mixes. I love the beat that he used here and some of the mixing and the scratching of the lyrics. This is an example of what Prince is known for. It's very different from the original track, and it brings you to a new place. The beat really mixes well with the horns too, and the additional backing vocals that were added to it. I mean, it just slays. It's just the best version of this song, honestly. I really just don't have enough great things to say. They also include a track called Sexy Mother, which is a shorter version of the track. Get the, yeah.
Come here, baby. Yeah. You sexy mother. Come here, baby. Yeah. You sexy mother. We need to talk about things. Tell me what you do.
And I included this on the review, even though it's pretty much the same song, just without the chorus, but Sexy M.F. was released as the promotional song for the album, so it technically wasn't a single. It was the promotional song before the album ever came out. When it was released, it was the clean version, so instead of the MF part, you get, you know, so it's, I find it humorous. I laugh every time I hear it, but I could see maybe why this maybe wasn't the best track to introduce the album with. Probably hurt album sales quite a bit. So yeah, the My Name is Prince maxi single, not really my favorite by far. A lot of it feels the same, or they are tracks that you can get in other places, so definitely not necessary for your collection, unless you're a completionist, which I am, which is why I own it, but I only rarely listen to it, so. But it's good, but not great. But what do you guys think? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the crazy one here. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are thinking. And until next time, may you live to see the dawn. And if you liked that video, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button down there. It's right in the corner. And also, there's other videos below me. Definitely check those out. Also, follow us on social media, and you can support the channel by visiting our Patreon or our Redbubble merch store. See you next time.